For 150 years, the Kentucky Derby has been called the most exciting 2 minutes in sports. But imagine this.
Yes.
Most of that history, the finish line, was reserved only for men. Today, I'm doing a deep dive into the women who refuse to just watch from the grandstands in their fancy hats. I did not know that grandstands, I put sidelines, and that's not right. So I learned that. Let's go back to 1968. Penny Ann Early tried to ride at Churchill Downs, and the male jockeys literally went on strike to stop her. 2 years later, Diane Crump finally broke through, becoming the first woman to ride in the Derby. She had to have a police escort just to get to the paddock because the crowd was so hostile towards her. What was her response? A horse doesn't know whether the rider on his back wears a dress or pants. So now let's talk about the real icons, the horses. Out of over 150 Derby winners, only 3 have been female. First, there was Regret in 1915. She was so dominant she put the Derby on the national map. Then came the modern legends, Genuine Risk in 1980 and the powerhouse Winning Colors in 1988. These weren't just good for a girl horses. They were faster, stronger, and tougher than every colt on the track. They proved that in racing, gender is secondary to heart. But the biggest glass ceiling didn't shatter until, yes, 2 days ago.
2 days ago.
2 days ago. For over a century, a woman had never trained a Kentucky Derby winner. We saw Jenna Antonucci make history at the Belmont in 2023, but the Derby did still remain the final frontier. That changed when Sherry DeVos stepped into the winner's circle with Golden Tempo. It wasn't just a win. It was a 23-1 upset that silenced every critic who said a woman couldn't manage the pressure of the Derby Trail. She didn't just win a race, she ended a 152-year drought. From Diane Crump's police escort to Sherry's roses, women have moved from the sidelines to the winner's circle. The Derby might not be about the horses, but the Derby might be about the horses, but the history is being written by the women who refuse to be left behind. So let's stop asking if women can win the Derby and start asking which woman will win it next. Because as we saw this year, when the starting gates open, the only thing that matters is the horses, the heart, and the drive to cross that finish line. It was really exciting that she won on Saturday.
Okay. It reminds me of like Bobby Gibb and Catherine Switzer. Catherine Switzer was the first person to officially run the Boston Marathon. And there's a famous picture of one of the race organizers trying to tear her sign off because he's such a dick.
Yeah.
But the year before that, unofficially, Bobby Gibb ran. That was in 1966. And Switzer was in 1967. And they're fine. They're just fine. It's like they didn't end up at the end of the race with bicycle face.
Right. I was just going to say that. Horse face. What does horse face look like? You can't even imagine. It'd be pretty slobbery going that fast.
I'm not going to answer that one. That one's a trap. Horse face. Oh. No, I am excited for you. I am excited for women, for glass ceilings being broken. I'm always a big fan of that. Not a big fan of horse racing.
Yeah.
If your horse wants to run and win, great. If your horse is running away from you, smacking its ass with a whip, fuck you. Fuck you.